Hi everybody. It's been a minute. It's been a little while, 4 days or so since I've played a game. Well, I actually I've played against the computer the past few days. I haven't played any games against actual people. I don't know, been a little bit busy. So let's go ahead and get that process started right now. Go ahead and see if we can find a nice, calm 30-minute game. And here we have a player, Mick Knuckles, 1121, rated slightly higher than myself. Oh, I got to take a move, or the game's going to abort. He's coming out pretty fast. That's all right. Beginning of the game. Shouldn't be any big surprises, really. Let me just go ahead and fix the screen. All right, I'm not going to bother. All right, so this is the Scotch game. I recognize this, and also it says right up here on the screen, Scotch game. I don't know what to do, though. I recognize the game. I just don't know what to do. He's probably going to come down, probably want to pin. If I take, he takes. Yeah. So if I take, he takes, I take, he takes. And then at the end of that, he wins a pawn. I would like to protect this pawn here. I don't think I'm going to take. I'm going to go ahead and decline. The best way I see to protect this pawn, I don't want to move my f pawn, maybe just move this pawn up. It's going to block my dark squared bishop, but it's pretty early in the game. I'm going to accept that for now. Maybe I can go ahead and pin his knight. All right, so he's pinning me. That's fine. I'm not too concerned about that right now. Actually, I can just go ahead and do this. In case he decides to take, then I don't have to worry about any dual pawns. All right, so he's coming back out with the knight. His development is definitely ahead of mine. Again, this might have been premature. So what if I take now? So let's say I take. Nothing's really changed. What if I take here? If I take, he takes. Well, yeah, let's clear the screen. I take, he takes. Nah. I'm tempted to almost try and bring my bishop over here, but that wouldn't block this knight. I could bring the knight over here in front of the king. Okay, what if I actually just push up with this, with the G pawn to bring my bishop over here, do a fianchetto to back this guy up. Let's do that. That also will stop him from trying to bring his knight here, or his bishop there. All right, so he brings his pawn down to d5, threatening my knight. All right, what can I do? Is there anything I can do in response to that? Any great threat that I have? Not really. Not really. If I put my knight here, it's not protected enough. Could put my knight here, but then he might just harass it more. Where could I put my knight that is not going to get harassed? I could do an undevelopment move. I could put it here. Now, if I move my knight over to a5, and then he decides to be annoying and come down, then that knight really has nowhere to go at that point. All right, I think I'm going to have to bring my knight over here to e7. I think that's kind of the only safe place for it right now. So let's do that. This is a bit of an annoying position, though, because I'm really smothered in with everything. I still haven't even developed my my kingside castle, or my kingside knight. I'm hoping to get my dark squared knight out. I'm not going to take it to h6, but I'll probably take it to g7. Do something like that. Bird of Prey's in the room. He says pawn 8, up 2. I don't know what that means, but we'll say yes. I agree. I agree wholeheartedly with pawn 8, up 2. Or was it pawn 2, up 8? Pawn 8, up 2. All right. So McKnuckles here is from the United States, from America. See if we can look at the picture. All right, so he has a 1051 bullet rating, which is a lot higher than mine. All right, so he's reinforcing this pawn. I think I'll go ahead and stick to bringing my bishop out here. Actually, I think I'm going to bring my knight over to... If I bring my knight there, my knight's actually unguarded, which invites his bishop to come here to g5. And, well, I guess I could guard it with this guy, with the bishop here. Let's go ahead and get the... Ooh, man, this is a tough call. I feel really boxed in. I'm not even close to castling. What if I just go ahead and try and ruin this pawn chain here? This two pawn chain. He takes, I take. It's kind of the end of it. I kind of would like it to be over. Let's see what he does. So if he takes, I'll take with the bishop. Oh, but then that leaves this pawn right here. That's just inviting the queen. Shit. I didn't even see that. So he takes this bishop all the way down. Okay, he didn't see that. He's got something else in mind. I'm going to go ahead and take. Let him take. Actually, I think it would be, actually really would be best if I took. Because then that at least creates a buffer. I can't recapture. I could do this. I could do my bishop over to h6. He might just back up, in which case I can push up again. But then he takes... But my queen's not trapped. My queen has this nice diagonal here to escape. So she's not pinned. I do want to get my bishop into the game. Let's go ahead and move the bishop. No, not the king. Bishop. With eventually bringing my knight over here to f6. All right, so he castles. Bring my knight to f6, just trying to make sure that's what I want to do. Rather, yeah, let's do that. Knight to f6, guard it, guard it. All right, so everything's guarded. Everything's good and taken care of and lined up. Again, okay, so he's probably gonna maybe wants to push down with his pawn. I guess. I don't know. It seems unwise, but nah. Would like to take this pawn, but I can't. It's guarded. Got this little fortress over here on the king side, and I wouldn't mind castling, but he's already pushing down. I'm tempted to move my queen over to b6 and then castle queenside. But I feel like if I castle on the king side, my king's got lots of friends near him to help protect. All right, what about taking? And then he might take with the bishop. And if he takes with the bishop, I would just take with the knight and let him... I'm going to take. I'm going to take. He's got options. All right, so he's going to take with the knight. I think I'm going to take with the knight as well. So then we'll just be even on material, but things will be a little less tense. just could take with this knight. No, I don't want to take with that knight. I'm going to take with the f6 knight, and then he takes, and then I just leave it alone. I think is the thing to do there. I could take this. Actually, this is a better idea, maybe. Okay, so my knight takes this pawn, hitting this bishop over here on g5. Is there anything else that doing this threatens? Oh, if I do that, he would probably take this, and then I can't recapture. Not kindly, at least. All right, let's go ahead and do that. All right, and he takes... Thinking about bishop over to e6. No, actually, bishop actually to c6 might be better, because then if he tries to avoid, I'm hitting this pawn over here on e4, and eventually his knight. So if I move to c6, he takes on f7. I recapture with my king. And then I'm only 2 moves away from a fake castle. Let's do that. I'm surprised he countered with the bishop, actually. I thought... I don't know. For some reason, I'm surprised, but let's go ahead and do that. My queen still has an escape. Kingside castle is definitely looking more and more pleasant. All right, so he's coming down. I think I'm just going to castle. All right, so he's really trying to come down with the pawns. If I bring my rook over here, then what? He pushes down with this. Big deal. I think I might want to actually go ahead. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. No. Ah, Lord. No, I didn't want to do that. What I was going to say, oh, that was a terrible move. That really screwed me up because I can't capture, because if I capture, then he just comes down and takes my queen. I wanted to move my queen. My queen was here on d8. I wanted to move her out of the way. Fuck. And then move my rook here. But I'm going to go ahead and bring... Which rook do I want to bring over? I'm going to bring this... No, I'm going to bring this rook over. Ah, Jesus Christ. I completely fat-fingered that. No. All right. Can't get emotional. You just got to let the game go where it's going to go. All right, so at least, I mean, we could do a queen trade now, I suppose, which is what's going to happen. And now he's going to win. He's going to win this! Ah, God damn it. Fuck! He's up an entire piece. Ugh. I don't even know what to do now. I mean, I'm just completely disheartened. Maybe rook. Maybe actually I can put the rook over here on the second rank. We'll just... No, can't do that because that's guarded. I could put it here. Yeah. Well, if I do that, where can he go? He's got options to harass. Maybe I'll just go here. Crap! He's probably going to come down with one of his rooks. He's probably going to... he's probably going to bring this guy over. No, he's coming up. Fuck. All right. Not all hope is lost. I've still got a bishop. This pawn's very weak, only guarded by the bishop. I really, if I move my bishop, I'm going to, unless I move this guy up. Thinking about moving my bishop here to see what he does. I don't know where he would go. His bishop's running out of spaces, probably there. It's pretty much the only space his bishop has left. And then I can grab this pawn. Unless he wants to do the trade. All right, so he's going to do the trade. I think I'm going to take... I'm going to take with the rook. Yeah. I'm going to be careful here. So I should be able to win a pawn. He's probably going to win this pawn. Do I want to guard that pawn? He's up 4. I probably should guard material. Probably win this pawn. He's going to take that pawn. Oh, crap. I think I'm just going to resign. Fuck. If I come out and I push up, he takes, I take. All right, let's just... I'm going to see if I can just get the rooks off the board and then see if... I'm not going to be able to do anything. Oh, wait, that was a bad calculation. All right, resigning. I don't even want to review that game. That was... Joe says don't move for 16 minutes. No, I want a do-over. Let's see if this guy will rematch. I mean, I fat-fingered that move bad. That was just really bad. And that's definitely what cost me the game. I mean, I might have lost it anyway, but that just completely ruined my spirits. So I am once again below 1100, which is fine. Kind of used to it. But who knows? Maybe we can recapture and get back. So this is just a standard 4 nights. I recognize this as well, 4 nights opening. I know there's a trap that white can do. I don't remember what it is, though. I think it has something to do with bringing the bishop out here. And he brings his bishop out. And then I can push up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And now if he brings his bishop out, I can push up. He takes. I take. He take. Nope. Shit, that's not it. Wait, let's try this again. I push up. He takes. No, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. Let's just go ahead and cast. Joe suggested I not move for 16 minutes in the last game. No, I'm not going to do that. I mean, he screwed up. I mean, I screwed up, so it is what it is. All right. At least my development's good on this game. Maybe bring my bishop out here, just like he's doing. I mean, we've married each other, and there is a trick. There is a trap. Where the hell is that trap? There's a trap, and I can't remember what it is. All right, I don't want to deal with the fork. I mean, I don't want to deal with the pen. No, but if I move this, he's going to take this and then weaken my queen's or my king's guard. What if I move my knight into here? This is all by the book right here. This is just all. I'm thinking I'm going to bring my knight over here and maybe see if I can get it over here on the e3 square. If he does not take, he might not take because it would be an even exchange. So I move my knight here, threatening this, which is fine because now he's threatening this. It's double threatening that. If he takes my knight, I recapture, he captures, and then I capture. He wouldn't do that. That would be a bad exchange. If I push up, he's going to be forced to move, and I think he's going to take the knight. But you know what? Weakening my king side might be worth 2 pieces. And a piece. Actually, if he takes my knight, that's check. So I have to take. If I go here, if I take his knight, that's check. He takes. Ah, no, none of this is good. None of this is good. I can't unguard this knight. I have to keep guard on it. All right, let's. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move my c pawn because then that actually gives me a check if I need it. So we'll do that. I suspect he'll take. I'll take. He takes. I take. Maybe he'll retreat back. I don't know. He might retreat back. Yeah. So I am tempted to go ahead and take. No. I was going to say I take this knight, hoping that he would take with the pawn. Chances are, though, he's going to take with the queen because then that gets his queen over to my king side of the board. So. All right, I got to remember I have this check if I need it. Right now, it's not going to come in handy. I don't think it will. If I check, he just does this. He just pulls his pawn down to block. That's just dumb. I want to keep this knight here. I want to try and keep his f6 knight, his knight on f6. What if I pin? What if I pin the knight? So I bring my bishop over, pin his knight, he pushes down, I take, then he won't take with the queen because I'm guarding. Let's do that. So he pushes down with his h-pawn, I take the knight, he's going to recapture with the pawn. And what that will do is block his queen from easy access to my king. At least that's the purpose of the move. So he's got this double knight situation. And should he move his queen at some point, like, it would be really great if he moved his queen here. Then I could just, fork him. But, so this pawn is pretty weak. He might push up. He might push up and I take, but then he has check. I need to guard this square. I need to guard a g5 square. He's coming for it. Still would like to get my queen into the game. He's got this right here. I might be preemptive and just move my my king over to the H file. I don't have anything I can put in front of him. I don't like the idea of this check. Though if he does that, and I move over and he leaves everything, no, like it is, that's a fork, but he could just take with his queen. Let's move the king over. Get the king to some cover. Probably take, no, what will he do? I mean, amazingly enough, we're even on material. All right, so he's threatening my knight. I could come over here to pin this pawn. That does seem like a waste of my queen. I come over there, pin his pawn. He brings this pawn down. Then I have to retreat my queen, and then he takes this knight. So I don't want that. Maybe the only safe place to put that knight right now is on e3. Just move my opponent, and then maybe I could park it. If I move it to e3, this f5 square doesn't look bad as a parking spot for my knight. Let's do that. He might take. He might just go ahead and take, in which case, yeah, I'll capture. So now we both have double pawns. We both have double pawns. We both have light squared bishops. Material is actually completely even. 1, 2. So he's coming down, threatening this. Look at these 4 pawns I have lined up here. If I move this up, that'll be 5 pawns. Could move my queen over, offer a queen trade. I don't know if I want to do a queen trade, though. This square looks really good, the G7 square. If I could maybe move my rook with the thought of getting my rook onto the G7 square, and then the F7 square is guarded by my bishop, and that could cause some havoc. I feel like I need to guard this pawn, though. I at least need to guard it for now. So the B2 pawn. So let's just go ahead and... Do I want to push up or do I want to guard with my rook? That's a tough call. Push up or guard with my rook. I think... I feel like also... Oh shit, no! No, mother... Fuck! No, what the fuck? God! Oh, mother! What the hell was that? Alright, I can't play. I just keep fat fingering these moves. Literally, twice. I'm resigning. Yes, I'm resigning. Unfucking believable. Twice I've done that. Twice. Ah, Jesus, Mother Mary, Joseph. Oh, God. Oh. All right, I need to turn on like confirm your moves. There's like some play. Enable pre-moves, always confirm resign, multiple auto. Oh, that's so horrible. I did the same thing twice. Motherfucker. I'm down to 189 now. 189. I was at 11. This is why I fucking hate this game. Oh, I really hate this game. Let's just play a 5-minute game. Let's just put the icing on the cake and really just lose everything here. Unbelievable. I fat fingered the same game twice. Or the same player twice. Fat fingered. Oh, I'm so pissed off. So angry. This was the trick. This was the trick with the 4 knights. I can push up. I push up, he takes, I take, he takes, I take with the queen. If he recaptures, I capture, and I'm up a pawn. That was the trick. And now I'm up a pawn. Because he can't recapture that. He can't recapture. Oh, of course, during the 5-minute game, now I remember all the tricks. That's just wonderful. Okay, then I'll just go completely back. That's fine. I don't know what he's doing, but what I would like to do is he might come down. No, he won't come down. Yeah, he might. That was a good move. That's a good move too. I dare you to move that knight. I dare you. I dare you to move that knight. I mean, he might take, in which case I have to take. But if he moves that knight, let's say he does weird. Okay. So I have to. I'm going to recapture. All right. And I've got his queen. Well, at least I won a game. Holy Christ. I don't even want to review any of those games. The whole thing's just completely. So, okay, so Ellipsis Triangle Trap. This is how many drinks in? Literally. This is my first drink. I just started drinking when I. All right. I feel like I need redemption, but this is where you get into this weird state where, like, I need redemption, and then you just keep going for redemption, but then you just keep losing games. I can't decide if I want to play another 30-minute game or not. All right, let's do another 5-minute game. For some reason, I've been doing well with those. I don't know why. Oh, man, that pisses me off. That really fat-fingered 2 games in a row. It's because I'm thinking. It's literally because I'm thinking. If I didn't think, then all right. So what do we got? This guy, he's coming out. I'm not going to bother with it. He might take, and I'll just recapture. No, okay, all right. I'll take. He'll push down. No, okay. He took with the bishop. All right, that's fine too. He might want to try and ruin my shit. I was going to say he might want to try and ruin my castle by bringing his bishop down, forcing me to take with the king. Other than putting my bishop here on e6 is there. Oh no, I can just do this. And then I can maybe come out thinking about pinning his knight with the king. I gotta remember, I can't talk forever on these games. These are the short games. I gotta be conscious of my time. I'm gonna bring the bishop out here to d6. You don't have. Joe says I don't have time to talk this out. Yes, I know. I'm gonna castle. Probably bring my rook out. All right, so he's gonna take. He might take with the knight. He takes with the bishop instead. That's fine. I'm going to go ahead and... if I recapture with my knight, he recaptures with his knight. I don't have time to think this out. There's pressure. There's pressure. There's time pressure. I am going to... oh God, the pressure. I've got a little bit of time. Let's just relax for a second. We can relax. I'm thinking about the bishop over here to e6. He takes, I take. Let's do that. If he takes, I'll recapture. Not like that though. I got to be careful about moving this knight because this pawn over here is weak. All right, that's fine. I don't care. That's an exchange that I'm willing to do. I like this exchange because I have two bishops and a knight compared to his two knights and a bishop. So I feel, I don't know, this is a pretty open board. It's not a really closed position. So I feel that the two knights is definitely, or the two bishops are definitely better. So I'm going to go ahead and threaten him. Where's he going to go? I mean, he might go up there, I guess. I don't think he really thought that through. He can't fork me. He can't. Okay, that's kind of what I figured. All right, I don't have time. I don't have time to think. I don't have time to think. Oh shit! What the fuck? Bringing my rook out here in case he moved it back to b7. What's he? He doesn't have much. I might want to push this pawn up. No. Let's push the pawn up. See if he... no, he's not going to take that bait. If he moves this guy... all right. Well, I can capture that. I can capture that, and he's not going to be able to recapture. He can't capture, because I'll just take his queen. Well, I can recapture with the knight. I bet he didn't lower rate a lot. I feel like a lot of lower rated players don't know about en passant. So, in case you don't know, the en passant was where. Let me clear this. I was here on the 4th rank, and then he moved to be even with me, basically to avoid a capture, because if he moved up 1, I could have captured. So when that happens, when he moves off his 1st rank, or actually his 2nd rank, and I'm here on the 4th rank, you can do what's called an en passant and capture that knight or capture that pawn. You only can do it on the first move after the pawn move. That's the only time you can do it. All right, so what's he doing? Oh shit. Okay, I can't talk. I can't talk. Okay, that pawn's fine where it's at. I am going to push up. Why did I do that? I just blocked the guy I was... no, oh no, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. All right. Wait a minute. If I take... it's not a good exchange. Let's do that. Now, if he moves this knight, I capture this. Could I have captured it before? No, I couldn't. All right, so... wait, he's going to capture that. This is not good. I'm going to lose on time. I can already feel it. I'm just going to go ahead and go for it. I'm going to move my knight over here with threatening checkmate. He may not see it. I mean, players this early, the players at this skill level may not see the. Although he's taking his time, he didn't see it. Checkmate. I'll take that victory. I didn't earn it, but I'll take it. Pull that out of my ass. So great. So I really care about the 30-minute games. I like those because I can breathe. I can talk about it. I can take my time. I can experiment with the arrows and do different things. With the 30-minute games, and I lose twice. But the 5-minute games, which I really don't care about, and I just kind of like, I'm all like schizophrenic. I win 2 games in a row. Well, I'm almost. I mean, I'm marching towards 1,000 in the 5-minute games, so it is what it is. But I'm not going to review anything tonight because, like I said, I'm just kind of heartbroken. I mean, God, those 2 games were just. All right, let me review them really quick. I know it's almost 8 o'clock, and I know that other big names people come on at 8 o'clock, and so I'll get out of the way because nobody's going to watch me anyway. But I do want to review them. Let me go ahead and review them really quick. Let me look at them. So they were both with they were both with McKnuckles. So let's. I'm curious to see how I was doing up until the point where I fat fingered the moves. Let's go. Oh wait, analyze. No, I don't want self-analysis. I want actual analysis. Oh, analyze. Do it. Computer, analyze. Okay, here we go. So the report wasn't good. His accuracy was 88.3. Mine was 32.7. So let's see where I went wrong. So the computer says here, well, let's do the retry. What did I do here? This was when I pushed my pawn up because I wanted to break this. I wanted to break this chain here. The computer says there was a better move, which I bet was probably the bishop. It was either the bishop or the knight. I'm going to say it was the bishop. Yep, it was the bishop. And I talked about that too. I wanted to move my bishop there to guard this pawn. And then this move, was this where I... Yes. No, this wasn't even where I fat-fingered the move. This was after I fat-fingered. And I moved my rook over. But the computer says there was a better move. I don't know. I bet it was the queen. Where's my hint? No, it was the knight. It says there was a better move with the knight. Was it moving the knight here to d5? Because if he no, it couldn't be that. No. All right, just tell me. Just tell me. Yeah, all right, then that would guard that pawn. Yeah, okay, that's true. Okay, so that's that. The first game, and then the second game that I fat fingered. Let's just do the retries real quick. So this was where, what did I do here? I moved the knight up here to d5. The computer says there was a better move. I wonder if it was the pin. I bet it was the pin. Nope, wasn't the pin. Give me a hint. Oh, better move was just kicking the knight or kicking the bishop out. And then the second one, yes, the computer calls this a blunder, where I moved my king to g1. Yes. I was talking, at this time, I was talking about, what was I talking? I was talking about bringing my rook over to guard the b2 pawn. But now that I have a second chance to look at this, I think the best move was probably moving my queen up to d2, because that simultaneously will protect this pawn and this pawn. So let's see. Nope, that was not it. All right, what's the hint? The hint is moving my queen. Was it moving her here? Is it moving her here? No. All right, well, tell me where. I don't know why that is. If I move my queen over to e1, that leaves the b2 pawn vulnerable. That's just inviting the queen to come down. I really wish I had not fat fingered this, because this was a really good game. Look at all these pawns that are on the board. Not a single pawn is missing from the board, but we have all the regular, every minor piece is gone except for the light squared bishops. And we each have all our major pieces. So that's this was actually, I don't know, this looks like it could have been a cool game. Actually, this move is really good, because then if I move here, I'm threatening that bishop. And then if he moves the bishop to safety, I'm threatening this pawn here with threatening that. Yeah, so that actually, yeah, the computer does know best. Imagine that. Wow. All right. All right, well, it was a disappointing 30-minute game video, but I did well in the 5-minute videos, so cool. All right, I'll take it. Well, thank you for watching, and enjoy the rest of your Monday night. I'm going to go watch The Bachelorette in about 10 minutes. So, yeah, if you're watching The Bachelorette, it's pretty good. This is the first part of a 2-part finale. The second part is tomorrow night, but tonight we'll find out. There's 3 guys left. We're going to find out who Hannah sends home tonight. So be sure to tune in. All right, everybody. Have a good night. Bye-bye.